Now, South Korea's impeached President Yoon Suk Yeol walked out of detention after 52 days. Now, Yoon's release comes a day after a Seoul court cancelled his arrest and then allowed him to stand trial for rebellion without being detained. Now, Yoon, in fact, came out of the jail waving his hand and clenched his fists to his supporters gathered outside of the jail. Now, the ousted president then climbed into his van and travelled back to the presidential residence in Seoul. Upon his arrival at his residence, Yoon was quickly surrounded by a sea of supporters waving South Korean flags and shouting slogans in his support. Now, Yoon has been at the epicenter of a major political crisis ever since his short-lived martial law order polarized the country's population. Now, tens of thousands of people have been camping on the streets of Seoul, holding pro- and anti-rallies, while the supporters are urging the Constitutional Court to dismiss the impeachment of the president. Anti-Yoon protesters, joined by leaders of the main opposition Democratic Party, are calling for his immediate removal from office.
I believe that the ruling yesterday, which cancelled President Yoon's arrest, ultimately shows that the claim that President Yoon initiated a rebellion or coup is completely invalid, that it no longer holds any substance.
On Saturday, a huge crowd of anti-Yoon protesters were joined by leaders of the main opposition Democratic Party.
I believe that the impeachment of Yoon Suk Yeol, who aimed a gun at the people, must be upheld. However, the result of yesterday's ruling is very disappointing.
In a judgment, the court has now cancelled the arrest warrant against Yoon. Announcing its decision, the court has questioned the legality of the arrest warrant. It has also detailed observations on the two agencies involved in the probe. The court order does not absolve Yoon of all crimes, as the verdict is still pending on another critical case. Yoon Suk Yeol is still awaiting Constitutional Court's verdict in the impeachment case. That will determine if the president's suspension and impeachment is valid. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.